7 Cents Phonecast. Find out about us before you find out about you.
Hello, thank you for phoning 7 Cents. This is Celtic Sister. My number is 502. How can I help you?
Hi. I had gotten a reading with you in October, and at the time it didn't make any sense. And literally, like, within a couple hours, one part you had said came to, like, fruition. So it's been a few months, and I've gone through exactly what you've talked about, and I just wanted to call to see what else you can pick up for me for the next month or however long.
Okay. What's your name there?
My name is Kristen.
Kristen. But, yeah, I understand. Sometimes things don't make sense at the time, and it's not till later that things start to sort of manifest and fall into place a bit, you know? Okay, yeah. I'm going to pick 10 cards for you, and then we'll see what comes up, okay? And then we can, you know, if there's a particular area or a particular thing you wanted to have a look at, we can have a look at that, you know?
Perfect.
Okay. So, I do see, you know, that you're worried at the moment, worrying about the future, you know, and how things are going to pan out and how things are going to sort themselves out to a degree. I feel there's quite a lot of frustration. You know, you come as the 7 of Cups. That feels like that there's frustration around. You can't get what you want. You can't get forward, can't be moving forward, you know. But I do feel that you've left a lot of difficulties behind you at the same time.
I think this is having to do with my job.
Right. And that's making you feel frustrated, is it? At the moment?
Yeah. So you had mentioned that I was going to have, like, a lot of difficulty in my job coming up, and you thought you'd seen me having a change in career, like change in job type of thing. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I'm just exhausted from work, and I know that I don't want to spend another year doing what I just did. And I'm just kind of like, okay, like, what do I want to do? When do I want to start it? Like, that type of thing.
Because what comes up here is that you have a lot of ability and talent, you know what I mean? That you have a lot of, you know, there's experience and things you can do, you know, strings to your bow. But I see money being offered to you, but it's unearned money. So I feel like there's a lump sum, or that there's money around the corner, or about being.
You're good.
Yeah.
I'm just about to sell my house. I'm selling my house, and I'm getting a substantial amount of money.
Yeah, yeah. And that will be good, you know what I mean? I feel that will free you up a bit to pursue something that you want to do, you know. You do have variety in your job or in work, so I feel like that there is going to be a variety. I just don't know, because you've 2 9s instead of 10s and aces, I don't know whether you're going to change completely just in the immediate future, you know, whether it's going to take a little bit of time for things to or sort themselves out, you know what I mean? For things to sort themselves out. But I do feel that you'll have less worries, you'll have less problems, you know, less troubles. And I think that things are going to move in the right direction. You want to do something meaningful. That's what's coming up. The Pope comes up. I want to do something meaningful and less stressful, yes. The Temperance is here. So you want to do something less stressful, more meaningful, and something where you're going to have variety according to your skills and what you can do. I see you more not in a fixed position, but more out and about or meeting people, you know, that there's more fluidity or more movement in your job. So I feel like you're going to be dealing with people, but you're going to be like on the road or something, you know what I mean? You're not just in a fixed place. That there's going to be a lot more variety, a lot more activity, and a lot more socializing, but meeting people or socializing might be part of it. Now, there might be an element of working with people or, you know, something to do with people who are not well. So it might be healthcare, because you've got 2 health cards coming up. So one of the things I would say is to be careful of your own health, you know?
Okay.
Because you've got lying in bed twice. You know what I mean? The 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups is lying in bed. And so it's not huge, but I'd just be careful, you know, mind yourself. Because I think that you're just going to feel kind of under the weather, you know. But also the health cards are the 5 of Cups and the Temperance are both to do with health as well, or the people's health, you know. So I feel like that there's... You do work in healthcare.
yes, I do work in healthcare, and my job I've had to put like very strong boundaries on it because like there was last 2 weeks ago I worked 18 hours in one day to meet a deadline, and like it's very like when you run yourself down, it ends up like making me to the point where I'm just exhausted, and I just can't do, it doesn't give me enough time to live my life, take care of my family, and give myself self-care. So like right now I've just been really focusing on self-care, drinking more water because I've been dehydrated, and I plan on going and getting like all my labs done just to see where I'm at for like, you know, cholesterol, just a normal like health routine thing. So that's good to know.
I think be careful because your health is not, it be quite strained, you know, like you said, you know what I mean? And I feel that your health may suffer, so you do have healing, so it's not like, you know, that it's not doomed or anything like that, you know, but it's like you do have to take care of yourself and that you're right to do that, you know, and because you will be surrounded by people who may be sick as well, you know what I mean, that's important to keep yourself well, you know.
Okay.
But I feel that your job, that you're moving towards something where you're going to be also possibly showing where you've got more agency, you know what I mean, that you're more on top of things, that you're directing things a bit more, you're more in control, you know. So I do feel that you could be moving to something else within where you are that's not going to be so onerous, you know what I mean, or it's where you have more control over what you're doing, you know. And I feel it's going to be busy and that there's going to be lots of interaction, and it will have a social element, you know what I mean, or a funnish element, you know what I mean. The Three of Cups is here, so there will be more time, you know. You won't be so fixed, you know, you won't be so much concentrated on the one thing where you don't have enough time and, you know, too many hours. This is going to be easier. And I feel more gentle, more easier. I don't know about moving to a new place, though, you know what I mean. I mean, you could move within, but I don't know about moving to another organization altogether, you know. I think there might be something within where you are that you'll be able to stay, but you'll be able to get a better position or a better situation. Now, I'm not saying it's not without some of its conflicts, but, you know, I think that you're able to keep on top of things and that you're able to deflect those conflicts. You won't need to get into them, you know, that you will be very assertive and in control, and that you will get on top of it all, you know, even though it doesn't feel like it kind of at the moment. You feel like you never get what you want at the moment, you know, and that everything is out of reach and not possible. But I feel within the next couple of months even, it will become more possible, you know. And I do feel that financial problems being resolved is going to help a lot. I don't see you, even though you're selling your house, are you buying a new place or?
No, I live with my boyfriend right now.
Right.
And
because you don't
moved from Georgia to here, and then so I live with him, and I'll be just selling the house, and then that's it.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to buy somewhere else immediately. It doesn't look like that, but you do have security, you know. So I think it will be good for you. You know what I mean? It seems to be good, you know, that you have money, that you will feel more relaxed. It will make life easier. You know what I mean? Everything will be easier because of that. You know, everything will fall into place because of that. Now, your place of work is not without its conflicts. That's the thing as well that makes things a bit difficult, you know? That there is a few ego things going on. You know what I mean? And that people are a little bit confused sometimes about what the roles and responsibilities and the division of work. And, you know, sometimes there's a bit of confusion.
Definitely 100% on that.
Yeah, but I feel like once you find, you know, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to be responsible for. But I think that what they want or what you'll be looking for, what they'll be looking for from you is some sort of leadership. You have leadership in your cards. So I feel like it's helping or showing other people or training or, you know, leading in some way. So it's supervising or looking after people and showing them what to do, sort of thing, you know?
Well, we lost a bunch of people this year, which put the extra strain on us, and now we're getting 3 new people. So that would be like new training some new people. So that could be something that you're picking up.
Yeah, but the devil here is behind you, you know what I mean? Or you're putting it into the past. So I think a lot of your fears and your difficulties and struggles, and ego struggles as well, even though you're trying to, overcome some of those, they're behind you, you know what I mean? So that's positive, And I think that you're getting on top of things, I do feel that your partner likes to be the boss, He has the emperor. You have the emperor here, you know what I mean, in the middle. But I don't feel that that's too much of a problem for you now, because I do feel that you're heading in the right direction with this. You'll get what you want, even though it feels like you're not getting what you want at the moment. But I do feel that things will develop in a positive, more traditional way. You have the Pope as well. So there is a feeling of tradition here. So it could be, engagement and marriage and those kind of things to come,
Well, we've been talking about it, so.
I think he wants that. He wants tradition, and he wants things to be, formalized in that way. So I think that you will get more time together, and you will get more time going out into come, and I feel that that's kind of towards probably Easter-ish time, you know what I mean, March, few months, But I do see you socializing together a bit more, you know what I mean, or getting out and doing things. Temperance coming up is good. It's good to have temperance, especially if you're after having the devil in the past, that you have healing coming up. So there's healing in your, in your cards, in your life. You need physical healing, and you will need physical healing. But also you need that kind of emotional, spiritual healing, that things will feel calmer, you'll feel less worried, you'll feel less stressed and frustrated, Yeah, no, I do feel it's positive. I do think you've had difficulties, yes. You have had difficulties, but thankfully a lot of that is going into the past now. The only thing it's saying is do please mind yourself, mind your health, the things that you can do. And like you say, if you have to have the boundaries, well, so be it, you know what I mean? I think maybe you need to do that, You need to assert yourself in your job and that,
I agree, 100%.
But things will get better. That's what I want to say. Things will get better, things will improve, Things won't feel you will feel a bit more in control and in charge, that you are able to say no, whereas before you couldn't.
Yeah, it was definitely a really difficult time. I've never had so many mental breakdowns in my life.
Oh, God. God love you.
Really, yeah,
Jesus,
it was very
tough. And that would be a very tower thing, mental breakdown. That would be a very tower thing to have happen. But thankfully, you will have some time out here, and you will have healing, the temperance coming up. And I think what you're going to start looking at is, as you say, self-care. That's going to be, really important, and all about, diet and exercise, I guess that's part of it, but how can I look after myself? How can I improve, my health and look after myself better, All of that is going to become more of a priority.
Yeah.
Your own health is more important than anything else, mentally and physically.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to start being more physically active. My job is sitting at a desk for, 9+ hours a day. And it's been so difficult. So I really just want to get back to me, because I feel like I've just lost myself over the past, year and a half or so.
Yeah. And of course, we blame everything on COVID, but it's been a funny time, awful time, difficult time, crazy time, and nothing has been normal. You know what I mean? At all. So it's been quite stressful, hasn't it?
Okay. Well, that sounds good. That's good to know. And I'll definitely mind myself, working hard on that this month. And all right. Well, thank you so much.
No problem, Kirsten. No problem. Okay. Well, you take care of yourself, and you call me anytime. 502.
Oh,
all
perfect.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
We hope you've enjoyed this 7th Sense Phonecast. Our gifted professionals are able to break through the confusion and point you in the right direction. Go to www.seventhsensepsychics.com. We all have a path in life. Let us help you find yours.